And start. $5.02. Good God. All right, now we lost all of our viewers, Alfie, and now we'll see if anybody comes back. Because I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars a month on something to make that not happen. If we had 50 to 100 viewers every time, I'd do it, but I don't. I get 1 or 2. No idea if your grandma heard the answer to her question or not, boy. So, see if she says anything else later. Don't worry, Google made sure that I continued straight on this road a little bit ago. because you know the other option was drive off the cliff or drive into the rock face. So it made sure we didn't do either one. I got some mountain rain. Should clear it before we get back to town. Hopefully. I really do want to get a car wash. I mean, I still can get a car wash. It's just going to immediately get wet and dirty again, which sucks. But now that the bugs are wet, give them another shot of getting rid of them on the. But it was cool coming out of the park in the rain, in a heavy rain, because it really looked like I was driving quickly. I wasn't driving quickly, but driving quickly to the docks in Jurassic Park with a shaving cream can full of dino eggs. You're in a Mercedes, dude. You got better handling than this. Oh man, I was looking briefly at the radar. That's all just staying in the mountains, but it's just gonna rain the rest of the day for them. That sucks. The next couple hours. It's just stuck along the mountains. Cool. Well, we'll get a little pre-wash in, and then we'll get a real wash. Slow vehicles must use turnout. I would call you a slow vehicle, but you don't consider yourself that. Clearly. It's just like, it's shooting down the side of the mountain. It's so cool looking. That's awesome. Hi, Alf. Ads in 15 seconds, according to this other dashboard that I have up on the other computer that I can see now. So I'll answer a question in a minute. Nah, this isn't bothering him. Is it, boy? You're just sitting back there like a big boy, staring at your dad. Little does Taco know you finally ate your breakfast and had a big old bowl of water. Yep. But they're having ads, so he can't hear this. Well, he might be on YouTube, but I think I don't know. So just FYI, the plane. Well, I'll wait till the ad break is over. Well, this is a temporary bridge. Looks like the actual road is kaput from a landslide. He's not getting 3 pieces of jerky. He's not going to get any until later, but he'll get some. And to answer your question, did I get my stamp or not? I don't know if you heard or not. It was too breaky-uppy at that point, but I did not. Visitor center was closed. Everything else was open. Restrooms were open, thankfully, so I got to pee. But the visitor center was not, so no stamp. And they're just not collecting fees, which makes no sense to me. I think it's $30 or $35 for a standard passenger vehicle to enter the park. They're losing so much money today. Oh wow, they're putting like all kinds of crap up on that hillside. Yeah, definitely lost to a landslide. Looks like it's been that way for a while too. Probably the only reason this route is 10 minutes longer than the route we came in. But this route has way better internet. And it's a different pretty view. There's some really cool big granite rocks coming down out of the park too. That probably didn't get picked up on stream at all. One was hanging over the road, kind of a half tunnel. Oh my God. Slow vehicles must use turnout ahead. Let's see if they do it. Turnout, quarter mile. I would say 20 under the speed limit is slow. Nope, not using it. But there's a passing lane. Use that. There we go. More Pokey McGurk in front of me. Just different Pokey McGurks. They were at least pulling away from our Pokey McGurk, so going a little faster. Such a contrast. We got dark clouds above us, it's misty, and then the sun shining on the bright yellow side of that mountain. It's cool. Hi, boy. It's golden like you. Yeah, it's a golden mountain. No, I already got it. Well, I 100%ed it at the time of at launch, but they've added stuff since. It's a good game. If you don't have it, I enjoyed it. It's very true to the world. No matter what you think about the author these days, it's still a cool world. Cool. Yep. I've had quite a few sales on it. It's done well. The game sold really well when it first came out too, so it was a fantastic game. And then there was the 5 people that were, if you play this game, you're the devil. Okay. You go live in your miserable little hole where everything is bad and makes you happy, and leave us alone to live our lives in peace. My mic die? No, my mic didn't die. My mic's still on. You hear me, Taco? Okay, good. She might need to refresh. Just close and reopen, maybe. Or the stream muted, or who knows. I got my little audio bar on OBS still. She probably didn't hear me answer her question then either. Because I did see some pretty rainbows yesterday that I'll tell her about when she comes back. Don't think we're facing the right way to see them for this one. You have to look in the other direction, I think. I can't see up high enough over the mountains behind me to see if there's any. This was this is why I came this way, to see something different than the way we came in, but this was definitely an unexpected route or look to it. I just thought it was going to be another tree-filled mountain road, but it is not. I think these mics typically last about 6 to 7 hours. Holy, what the hell was that? We're not quite there yet. Getting there. We're about at 6, actually. Should probably change it just so it doesn't die. I'll wait till I'm not turning a corner. Zip my jacket. Magnet off. That was probably really loud. Sorry. So we're on the second mic now, and I still see audio. Good. I'm just holding it at the moment because I'm trying to steer. Hi, Alf. What are you doing down there? What you? Oh, you just want to get on my lap. I know, Mr. Alf. Love you too, boy. You could put the mic on your collar, and I could just hear you pant the whole time. That would be fun. Get my sunglasses back on too. Get bright. Excuse me, Alf. Really quick, I'll put on my jacket. There we go. What we were gonna second mic on, so we should be good for a while the other one charges as well. Let's see, has your audio situation been sorted? Can you hear me? That's a hill. More upward momentum. Did you fall over, boy? I think you fell over. I'm sure that Mercedes is 80 bajillion miles behind now, going 3 miles an hour up this hill. We are not there, thankfully. Bug, Yosemite Bug. Rustic Mountain Resort. I'm guessing the audio has not been sorted yet. Granny can't hear you panting, Alfie, so you might as well stop. stopped. It's like, fine. Yep, I hear Alf panting. Oops, somebody got away from the Mercedes, flying up behind me. Big fat raindrops. Chubby Rain, the movie from I forget which movie that was. It was with I'll total blank who it was with. I can picture the guy. Steve Martin, he was in it. He was a film director and they were trying to make a film. Chubby Rain was what they were trying to make. Big old hairpin turn, Mr. Ralph. It's coming. You ready?
In half a mile, slight left for Triangle Road.
Triangle Man, Triangle Man.
Take the next left for Triangle Road, then turn left onto Triangle Road. Turn left onto Triangle Road.
And now I'm in front of them. Yeah, I win.
Continue on Triangle Road for 1.5 miles.
I win. Gets in front of the slow cars because he sees the road before the other one does. Triangle Bar. I'm sure this is going to bite us both in the butt, but whatever. Listening to Google. At least that's better than Road 208. We had Triangle Road, we had Diagonal Road earlier. It wasn't diagonal, it was just a road. Hey, there you go, buddy. Google. But okay, I'll take it. I'll do it here.
In 1/2 mile, turn right onto Carlton Road.
Why are you panting so much, Alf? More air? Give you more air. Oh, hello.
Take the next right onto Carlton Road.
Not there. Say that's a shitty road. Thank God it's not that.
Continue for 4 miles.
Like that guy tried to do the same thing. Half the downpour on the little bitty back road, huh? I know, Alfie, we're almost done. I can see the turn on the map. 2 miles. And the rain is dying off again. Some mud. There we go. Nice and straight bit feet of a way. School zing. School zing. I don't know what you consider slow. Oh, it was 55 here, wasn't it? Now it's 45, huh?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto California 49 South.
Yay.
Take the next left onto California 49 South.
We did it. Alfie.
Continue on California 49 South for 22 miles.
Okay. All right. I got Particle Man stuck in my head. This is better, boy. Less windy. Still curving, but bigger curves. What's the point? You can't see anything. Chowchilla Mountain Road. A lot. Yosemite has one that goes through it. Well, just not a lot because typically these are off the edge, right? Where there's not much left. National Park had a through road. I mean, it's not a. You're not going to take that because you're delivering something. You're going to go around it, but you could technically go through it. But most national parks don't have through roads. Now, Yellowstone definitely did because there was no other way to get around that part of the state without going through the park. So there are a bunch of through roads there. Um, Olympic is all through road. There's the one little ridge that we went to, but that's just the only road that goes up the mountain. Everything else is around US 101. So that's just a state high or a US highway. Redwood's the same way. Redwood National / State Parks. Those are all through roads. So it varies. It just depends on where the park is situated. Smoky Mountain National Park is through roads. I know. Sequoia, I don't think does. I don't recall seeing one looking at the map because I think we're just doing a big loop and going back out the same way we came in. Death Valley has through roads. What was the other one I just thought of too? There's no I just thought of that has through road that I forgot already. Blue Ridge is an exception, but like most of you're gonna have to pay your entry fee unless you have a pass to go through it, and they're not gonna allow trucks usually. I wouldn't think. It's such a short little thing. Never mind. I'm not gonna pass you. It's a silly short passing lane. Tesla wanted to get around us, but it didn't. Lucky you for just being able to put your foot on the gas and your electric motors go wee. This guy and make the Tesla back off me. Pinawasi. Any clue I said that right. It's like a Native American name. Pinawasi. Why do you got me right on my ass? It's not gonna make me go any faster. In fact, it's gonna make me want to go slower. Because I need room to stop with you on my butt. Hi. Get up. One kiss. We're getting there, bud. We're getting there. We had a late breakfast, an incredibly late breakfast, so dinner's gonna be a little late. Just to spread them out a little bit. I got another greenie back at the hotel for you too, don't worry. Grass just looks like fur. Oh, there's so many cars behind us. Whew. Yawn. Good to get back a little early, but even early tomorrow, because Sequoia is only 45 minutes from the hotel. This was 2 hours, 2.5 hours actually. We're further south, so. And there's not nearly as much to drive in Sequoia either, so we'll be done with that one early. Yeah, Alf knows his roads too. He loves going to the vet. It's the same place he gets groomed, so he likes them there. He doesn't care about the shots. I've been there with him before. When they've given him shots, they just say, yeah, I'll eat this, and they just poke him in the butt, and he doesn't care. He's like, I'm eating food. I don't care what you do to me. He likes them. All right, we'll go around you two then. Oh, goodness.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto California 41 South.
Oh, I'll stay over here. Whatever. I don't care. But when we come home, he knows when we get on the main road before the neighborhood what that road is. Alfie! What? What are they going to do for you in the other car, huh? Excuse me, I burped. What are they going to do for you in the other car? What are they going to do for you? Oakhurst, is that where we're at? Yeah, this seems like a expensive part of the state. Just looks nice and new and fancy. Like that's a very fancy Jack in the Box. What? What's wrong? What's wrong? Can only love on you so much, Alf. Turn right here, right? They're all going left. I'm going right.
At the light, turn right onto California 41 South.
Wow. That lane ends, otherwise I turn into it. Holy traffic, Batman. I might just turn into it to merge. Good grief. It's ridiculous.
Continue on California 41 South for 37 miles.
Wasn't stopping. You're so weird, Al. We stop and you go crazy. We start moving again, you just lie down on the back seats. So weird. You just have an aversion to sitting still, huh? Like, if movement isn't occurring, then you're not happy. Be it under your own power or the vehicle you're in, you don't like it. He's going to absolute ape crap when we get home. He's going to run around that whole house. Everything's going to have his side of his face rubbing up against it, trying to put slobber on it in pure joy. I'm sure he misses his couch and our bed and his front window and all that fun stuff. And his back window and his backyard. But this will make him love it even more. Out it for 27 days. But you've had your daddy the whole time, huh, Pup? Cuddle with me all night. Take over the whole bed. Airbnb only had a queen bed in it, and it felt really small with him. This hotel's got a nice big king bed. Feels like a California king, too, because it's massive. Bigger than my king bed. We are in California, so it makes sense, but it just says king. Up. Got a big room too. We got a desk and a couch. It's not just your typical little skinny room that has a couch and desk crammed in there. It's this big open room with a wet bar, even. I want to call it that. It doesn't have any alcohol, but it's got a little sink and fridge and microwave. Nice little room. We can look out our window and we see where we park. Keep an eye on the car. This is dirty water. You'll slow down at the bottom. And we slow down. Ugh. Nasty water. Nasty road water. Better all dry out by the time we get back to Fresno. Should. Still got 40 miles, 35 miles till we're stopping. Big, long, straight road before we get there. I know we're close. Yep, look at all that dirty water. I see it. It's all white now. Everybody going super slow for some reason. Don't know why. Must be a truck up ahead or something. Jeez. Oh no, I'm sure any water is welcome for all the fires and drought and whatnot. I noticed the fire in Olympic National Park disappeared after we were there because of the rain, so that was good. Or at least it wasn't on the map when I checked the other day. That's why the water's so dirty kicking up like this, is mist from the cars in front of you, because it's just nothing has been on the roads to wash them off for a while. So now it's all coming up. Making a mess. Oh, nice. How cool. Well, we got to fill up tomorrow and Sunday, and then we're out of California. We're heading east. We'll be in Utah the next night, so. Not bad at the moment. I'm sure they're still kind of working on their reserves, but I'm sure in the next week, everything will start going up because they won't have the reserve anymore. Hopefully, we'll be long gone. Another state that I have zero interest in living in or driving in big cities, because it's just too many people. too expensive. Not as skunky smelly, weedy smelly as Oregon and Washington, but still not a place I'd want to live. And now that I know you have sound back, I assume you have sound back, I'll answer your questions again. No, I did not get a stamp. Visitor center was closed. The bar and grill behind it, and the restrooms, and all the bicycle rentals, and that stuff was all open. But they closed the visitor center, and they weren't collecting fees entering the park at all. So that was silly. And for rainbows, no rainbows on that. But last night, just right before we got to where our hotel is, we had a huge double rainbow. We could see both ends of it going down the freeway. My homework tonight is study how to tell the difference between a sequoia and a redwood, so I know what I'm looking at. I know what redwoods looked like at Redwood National Park, but I don't know what sequoias look like to compare them. I'll have to look at pictures. Yes, a truck with a trailer, it looks like, moving slow. Might even fill up the tank tonight after the car wash, just so that we're done. We don't have to do that in the morning. I can just pull out from the hotel somewhere to somewhere open and get going. Save a little time. Get an earlier start. Beat the rush, hopefully. Since now we'll be closer to the park than the population. Rather than Yosemite, where we were 2.5 hours away. And I'm concerned about streaming on that too, because I don't think that's going to stream well with being meant to be large trees. We'll see though. We'll try. We got lucky here. We got a good 30 minutes of the valley of Yosemite, which is the meat and potatoes of Yosemite for most people. So that was good. casino back there. Course Gold. Table Mountain Casino and Resort. 55. Oh, there's Try. Sometimes Starlink surprises me and gets a signal where I don't expect it to have a signal. And other times where I'm like, it's perfect, why don't you have a signal? It doesn't have a signal. So I try, but I don't get to decide whether it works or not. And there's a big difference I found in stability of download versus upload. I'll get download in most places. It's the upload that's the rough one. That doesn't always get through. And that's what the stream needs, obviously. So that makes sense. If it can't shoot it straight at the satellite perfectly, it ain't getting there. So there's only so much it can do. It's off now. And we're back behind the slopers. It doesn't seem like a proper Yoda quote. The sentences are correct. They're not backwards. So that's why it did not trigger. I would expect it to be something like try there is not, or no try there is. Something weird like that. Not there is no try. That doesn't sound like Yoda at all. I feel like he probably said try there is not. Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what. You don't have to go into that much detail about what the quote is. I know the quote, what he's saying, but it doesn't sound like him. I know where that came from. I don't think those were his words. That's what I'm saying. Can't call it a quote if A, it's not in quotes, and B, it's not correct. Alexi? You mean Alexa? But come on, phone. What? Phone, wake up. Hello? What were Yoda's exact words to Luke when he was trying to lift his X-Wing out of the swamp?
Yoda's most famous line during this scene is, do or do not. There is no trying. When Luke says, I don't believe it, after Yoda lifts the ship, Yoda also replies, that is why you failed.
See, if you put in the "that is why fail" at the end, that would have made it more clear that you were quoting Yoda. And I don't have anything listening normally anyway. I have to trigger that to work. So I don't, the "Hey Google," that's disabled. Wait, the car's listening though, you piece of shit. Car is listening with Android Auto. Ah, so that's I got. All right. My phone doesn't normally respond, but clearly when Android Auto is enabled in the car, it is. I don't have that problem because Android doesn't do that. At least mine doesn't. It is not listening. I've turned that stuff off. I don't get any weird ads for things anywhere. I've also disabled all of the AdSense stuff on Google and the major ad ones so that they don't track anything. What you would notice, and I always do my shopping for stuff in an incognito window so that nothing knows what I'm looking for, and then I just go once to Amazon or wherever I'm buying it and buy it, and I'm done. I don't put it in the searches and everything for them to track, because then you start getting ads for that crap. So they're not always listening unless you have those features turned on. They have to give you a way to disable those by law, I believe. At least in the US, maybe not in Canada. Because that is what we call an invasion of privacy. If you don't want to tell it stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of opt-in by default things these days, unless you know where to turn them all off. Like I've done as much as I can. That happens. I don't get those. I don't have those problems that you described. I, over time, have learned where to disable all that stuff. All those, we'd like to collect information while you play to improve the game. Well, nah, you can get that from somebody else. If I have a bug or a crash, I'll report to you directly that. But you're not getting my experience information, because then that's when you get your YouTube video recommendations and game recommendations from Microsoft and PlayStation and all that crap. This truck is a dick. He's super slow until he gets to a passing lane, and then he speeds up. Now he slows down at the passing lane is ending. What an asshole. Look at all that traffic behind him. Well, look at it this way, Taco. Most of those ads, I don't want any of that crap either, even if I could afford them. It's just ads are obnoxious to me. That's why I try to get rid of them when I can, because it's not even that reason that makes me irritated. It's just they're irritating. I don't want anything that they're advertising to me. I am so tired of these bearskin hoodies. You want to be a man? This is the hoodie you want. I hate that ad on YouTube constantly. Hope their headquarters burns down. Not by me. Just it needs to go away. Overpriced garbage is what it is. Cows out. Oh, you're asleep. Never mind. No, I agree. I mean, the Super Bowl ads, as an example, they're uh, a shadow of their former self, what they were a couple decades ago. You don't get things that are like creative and funny and interesting anymore. It's just they're advertising their product. Boring. There's a couple occasionally, but that's very few and far between. I actually tried Carl's Jr. for the first time in a while. While I was on this trip, it was wasn't bad. But frankly, the fast food it doesn't taste the same as it did when I was younger. I don't know if that's just because I have a more refined palate now, or it's just gotten crappier. I don't know which that is. It's it just feels very like they're putting a lot more salt in it, maybe to make the flavors come out. I don't know, because all it does is make me thirsty now. Maybe I've set my expectations too high compared to what I was used to in the past. Because man, I used to get Jack in the Box all the time after work in college, and now it's just like, what is this? It doesn't taste like what I remember it to taste like. And it ain't worth the money either. Holy crap. I just don't think it's good food. I mean, it's never been good food, but it just doesn't. It just feels like it's even less good than it used to be. Didn't have that experience with Jack in the Box. I mean, it tasted fresh. It was just bland. Getting there, bud. 15 minutes till we get to our parking lot to take off the Starlink and get our car wash. We'll be get some food, get some gas, go back to the hotel and chill.
In 2 miles, take exit 135 for Blackstone Avenue toward Freeland Road.
God, look at that house. Jeez. Neighborhood of mansions up there.
In a half mile, take exit 135 for Blackstone Avenue toward Freeland Road. Take exit 135. In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Blackstone Avenue.
And a quick left, it looks.
At the light, turn right onto North Blackstone Avenue.
Boy, doggy. Sit back. Sit back. Go. No, I gotta do a quick left here, unfortunately. We're not
In
gonna get
800
it.
feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto East Nice Avenue.
Ooh-wee. Getting in there.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto East Nice Avenue.
Alf, settle, please. Settle down, Alf. I can't do anything. I can't. There's nothing I can do, Mr. Alf. There's nothing. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. Those are my hands you're licking. Yep, we're about to be ending it for the day, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully with a nice clean car.
Continue on East Nice Avenue for 1 mile.
So, cool. All right, well, we'll stop it here at this light since it's red. And it turned green, but I can still get to the stop button. So, we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good evening.